Shotgun Rider is a big hit for country artist Tim McGraw and was written by Troy Verges, Hillary Lindsey, and Marv Green. The song's in the key of G, and we've got a pretty easy hybrid picking part for the verses and then a strum pattern for the other sections. Lead players have a couple fun riffs and then a really well-crafted guitar solo that electric guitarists won't want to miss.
Down this old road, only God knows where we'll go. It don't matter long as I've got. I don't ever wanna wake up looking into someone else's eye. Another voice calling me baby on the other end of the phone. Leave up for another makeup before dinner on Friday night. Oh, I don't ever wanna know. Life ain't nothing but a dream, don't wanna be cruising through this dream without you. I don't ever wanna wake up looking into someone else's eye. Another voice calling me.
In this tutorial, we'll learn an alternate way to play the verse using chords instead of the hybrid picking part. Then we'll learn the actual hybrid picking part that's played on the record. Then we'll learn the chorus and then the guitar solo. So let's start by getting a couple chords under our fingers here. The first one is this G major chord, standard G. Then the unfortunate part, if you don't want to play the hybrid picking part, is that the next chord is a B minor bar chord. So we got a pointer finger on the second fret of the A string, and then it's going to be barred all the way across to the second fret of high E. We've got ring finger, 4th fret of D, pinky, 4th fret of G, and middle finger, 3rd fret of B. Then we've got an E minor 7, which is open low E string, 2nd fret of A, 2nd fret of D, open G, 3rd fret of B, 3rd fret of high E. Then we'll leave our ring finger and our pinky finger right there and go over to a C2. So we'll just add middle finger to the 3rd fret of A, pointer finger to the 2nd fret of D, open G string still. And that's all the chords we need for the intros and verses. So we're just gonna do this nice and slow using upstrokes and downstrokes. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now before we go through the rest of the progression, let's just take note that to make it kind of have that authentic country feel here, we're gonna do a downstroke the first time on just the low strings. Let's move ahead and learn the hybrid picking part. It's not too hard. We're gonna have our ring finger on the 4th fret of D, and we're going to be clucking that with the 2nd finger on our right hand. And then we're going to have our 3rd finger on our right hand clucking the open G string. The only thing that's going to change is going to be what we're playing in the bass note. So for example, we're going to start with our middle finger on the 3rd fret of low E, which is a G note, and we're going to go like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And so even though we're playing the D string and the G string with our fingers, the flesh of our fingers, 2nd and 3rd fingers on our right hand, we're always going to play this bass string with our pick. That's why it's called hybrid picking. We're using the pick and we're using our fingers. So really slow, it's going to be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Then we switch over to a B in the bass, which is the 2nd fret of A, but everything else is just the same. 1 E and a 2, E. Here's the verse with the chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, pull up those tabs beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. A lot of this will be really helpful to have those tabs pulled up, especially the second verse licks. But for right now, let's get started with the introduction progression. The first time, we just start with the ring finger on the 5th fret of D string, but every other time we're going to start with a G. And then when the chord changes, we're going to go to the 4th fret of D, and then open G string, then an E minor, standard E minor, just kind of rake through it. Then we're going to walk up into a C chord, open A, 2nd fret of A, C chord, 2nd fret with a little vibrato, open A, 3rd fret of low E, and then a G chord. All right, I'll play through the solo nice and slow but in tempo, then we'll go through it note by note, and then we'll play it at full speed along with the metronome. Here's how it sounds. I'm going to start at the end of the second chorus just so we can get our bearings, and I'll dive right into the solo. So this is the end of the chorus. Second chorus, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Shotgun